Okay, Carnahans, want to get you your first update video on Ellie. Um, First off, first impressions of Ellie this week have been really good. Um, I can always tell when we get a dog here that has had some real hunting experience. There is no substitute for taking your dog hunting in terms of, the dog's progress. So she's liking this. So what we're doing, we're just starting off with something fun. The first, couple of weeks, we want to make sure, her and I are good buddies. She's been a little bit nervous about all the other dogs, but really the last 3 or 4 days, she's gotten over it and not a problem. Um, so that's good. And then the heat thing, I thought she was going into heat for sure, but I have not seen any blood. So we'll just keep an eye on it, and if she goes in, we'll keep her isolated. But for now, it's no problem. Hey, did you steal yourself a duck? Huh? Huh? She likes ducks, which is good. So one of the problems that we have sometimes when we're training, hey, hey, is some dogs don't like actual waterfowl. The smell of a duck, is strong, and it can be a lot of dogs, you throw them a duck and they run over and they go, ugh, I ain't picking that up. But we can give Ellie just a little toss here with the old dried out mallard. Atta girl, good girl. Good, good. All right. And we're having fun. So no troubles picking up ducks. And then I've got here an old gadwall or something. This thing's pretty, maybe a hen. Yeah, it's hen mallard. Hey, ready? Huh? That bird's pretty old and stinky, and she doesn't seem to have any hesitation whatsoever about picking up ducks. So that makes life much easier when she already likes picking things up. So that's good. So now what we're going to do, I'm going to show you how we're going to get started on her formal training, because first part here is just kind of fun. Just meant to get it, so she's enjoying it. I may need to get her a different collar. She's a little bit irritated. I'm going to go ahead and take this collar off. She's got a little irritation on her neck right there. We're going to go ahead and take that off. Um, so it's hot. It's humid. Sometimes her skin gets irritated under those collars. So when we're going to do force fetch, that's going to be the name of the game here, right? The whole point of force fetch is that it's all about obedience. And we simply need her to understand that we're going to control her in a couple of different ways. The first thing we're going to do is we're going to control her movement. So we're going to do some walk-ins. A nice, simple heel. Good. Nothing fancy, nothing complicated. She obviously knows this. The whole point at the beginning, good, heel, is to have the dog not feel confused. And we're doing drills that the dog already knows. Good. Ellie, here. Heel. Sit. Good girl. Good. So she knows heel, here, and sit. And those are our three basic obedience commands that I will be using. Here, heel, and sit. Now, where we're going to get our next stage here is we're going to help her understand that I'm not only going to control her movement, her legs, I'm also going to control her mouth. Now, this is the first time I've done this for her, and she's probably going to freak out a little bit. But what I'm going to do is I am going to stick my hand in her mouth, and I'm going to leave it there until she stops resisting me. So this could be interesting. But what I'm going to do, I'm just going to come down here to her level, give her some love. She's got a little bit of a scratch back here too. Oh, yes. Oh, yeah. Scratchy, scratchy, scratchy. Okay, come here. Good. So we're going to get her in the sit position. Come on, baby, you can sit up. Sit up like a big girl. No, we're not going to lay down. Come on. Sit. Good. Okay. Good. I'm going to hold on to her lower jaw with my hand, basically. And she's giving me some resistance, which is totally normal. Most dogs have no idea what we're doing right now. As soon as she stops resisting, even for a half a second, I'll take it out. Give! Right there, she gave me just a little bit of a pause, and so my hand comes out. So the whole point we're trying to teach her is, stop resisting me. Don't fight me. As soon as you stop the fighting, the weird thing stops happening. And there is no discomfort here. There's no squeezing, there's no pinching, there's no pressure. This is simply about control. So we'll do another little one right here. Give. And she's already accepted the fact that, okay, well, it's going to go in there for a few seconds. No point in fighting it, right? So we're going to do this. Good girl. Good. Give. We'll do this a few more days. And we're going to step up to where we're going to have her carry my hand. So we're going to be moving. And then eventually we're going to start then with the stick. So we'll be putting a force fetch stick in her mouth and make her hold the stick. And then that'll start us down the road of getting her properly force fetched. So the moral of the story is on Ellie, I am really high on Ellie, for only being here for a few days, really. And just now getting settled in. She loves to pick up everything. She seems to work with me. She's got a good attitude. I'm excited about Ellie. She's going to be good.